What's up guys, Winner Kills here, welcome back to another test hand video. We got some DDDs, yeah that's a shiny ass Puppet Master right there. We're doing some DDD test hands, of course, in the TCG. I'm doing a whole bunch of recording today, doing a lot of test hands, a lot of deck profiles, a lot of featured archetypes, getting some content ready for you guys, so hope you're ready. But yeah, without further ado, we'll do some test hands. We'll probably do 3 going first and 3 going second. That's going to usually be the norm, I think, from now on. As far as changes I made to this deck, I don't think there's been too many. I added a Big Eye. I think that was one of the changes I did end up making, is playing at rank 7. And I'm dropping cards, but yeah. I'm going to pick that thing up and shuffle the deck up, and let's do some test hands. Alright, let's see what we get. Kepler, Soul Charge, Dark Contract, Mask Change, and Thomas. Not too bad. I am playing Mask Change 2 again because I realized, well, I found out thanks to you guys, what the ruling was on Kepler and Mask Change. So you can Mask Change a Pendulum Monster and still be able to summon your Dark Law. So I'm definitely playing it now, now that I know it's an option. And forgive me if I make huge mistakes. I'm really rusty with this deck right now, so I'm trying to de-rust. So let's go ahead, if you haven't played this deck in a while either, let's de-rust together. I'm going to add the Swirl Slime because he's cool, looks cool. I like the color green. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and fuse, put those in the grave. Probably going to end up discarding this, honestly. Genghis, do I want to go for Genghis? Sure, let's go for Genghis. This is a weird hand. I apologize in advance. I don't think there's anything else we could really do. With the hand we were given, like, we could get one search off that, we could grab... well, I was supposed to search a freaking contract. See how rusty I am? What am I even doing? Somebody left a comment saying I didn't search a contract. Or maybe you didn't. But settle down. We got it. Now I'm like, let's not... like, something doesn't seem right about this. So let's now make a dark, because we have a contract, and we might as well try to gain some life points off of it, so... that makes a whole lot sense. English is hard. Set the Mask Change. Leave these 2 in hand. During this MFAs, we'll do this. That goes to the extra deck, I believe. And we discard Dark Contract with the Witch. Or Soul Charge, I guess doesn't matter. They're both fine discard targets at this point. Summon Dark Law. Fuck with Dark Law. Draw, theoretically, for turn a Glow Up Ball, so that's pretty cool. Make a rank 8, or not a rank 8, level 8 synchro, and get another search, and we have a Soul Charge to work with. So yeah, that ends up being a pretty mediocre first turn, not gonna lie, being straight up with y'all. Let's go ahead and shuffle this back up, and do another test hand. Alright, let's see what we get. Thomas, Foolish, Necro Slime, Dark Contract with a Gate, Necro Slime. Interesting. Let's contract it up, and I want to go grab a Swirl Slime, because what else am I going to grab? I'm not grabbing a Kepler. Don't need it at the moment. Fusion for a Genghis. Where is he? We're gonna make an interesting play, to say the least. Do this to summon this. This activates to summon this. And let's Foolish Burial for Glow Up Bulb, because I think that's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a nice setup. We'll get to mill a card. We'll go into Formula. Go into a level 8 synchro. Make a rank 8, I guess. So we'll summon that. Nail a card. It's an MST. Oh well. And then we'll synchro into our Formula. Just like that. Krabby Patty Formula. Draw a card. It's your boy Thomas. Alright, not bad. I think we might be able to use Savant's or Thomas's field effect. Yeah, we can do that. Let's, like I said, it's been a while. I don't know if I mentioned this video, but it's been a while. I think I did actually, but it's been a while since I played DDD. So forgive me if I'm making major mistakes. So pop this. That'll go into the extra deck, which will be over here in the very corner. And then we'll summon out a Ragnarok. Effects are negated. We already used Genghis this turn. And then we'll make a rank 8. Gonna be in the form of a Hope Harbinger. And we'll synchro into Stardust Spark. And then we'll fusion with the Necro Slime for a Dark. And that is our first turn first turn field. Not too bad at all. We gain life points, we negate spells, we protect our stuff. Looking good. Theoretical next turn draw is that super rare Puppet Master. I can't even speak English today. Super busted though. Let's go ahead and do another going first test hand. Alright, here we go. Let's do another going first hand, and then we'll do seconds. Thomas Typhoon, Warning, Pot of Acquisitiveness, and a Swirl Slime. Huh, looks like my spicy tech is coming back to bite me in the ass. And I mean this. Wanted to play Typhoon because it's kind of a combo-oriented deck, so don't want to be losing discards to cards that I don't need to discard to. And I feel like back row is becoming a little less relevant right now. Of course, we have Pendulums to worry about, but that's a different story, I guess. That's what this card's for. How situational? No. Yeah, I think we all know what we do with this hand. We scoop. No, we just fusion for a Dark, set Warning, and Typhoon, and that, and pass. Pretty lackluster. I'm gonna go ahead and pile shuffle real quick, and then we'll do a going second test, and we'll move into the going second test. And it's a little more fun. So yeah, we'll be back in just a moment. All right, let's do a going second test, and that means we're drawing into 6 cards. So hopefully we get something decent. And that's something decent, I guess. A lot of level 8s. Where are my trade-ins at? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I think in one of the more stupid comments that I got in one of the last DDD deck profile, someone's like, doesn't play Desires, but opts to play dead cards like Trade-in. Trade-in's not a dead card. I don't know how it's a dead card. You discard a level 8, which is often optimal in this deck to put stuff in your grave. You draw 2 cards. You play 6 level 8 targets. This card doesn't cost $85 a copy, which I don't have to buy. Trade-in is a perfectly viable option over Desires, in my opinion. But that's just me. We all are entitled to our own opinions. So yeah, we got our Swirl Slime. Let's go ahead and I think I have a good idea of what I want to do. Let's fuse with these, and we'll go into a Ragnarok. Not a Ragnarok, what am I saying? We'll go into Genghis. We'll use Swirl Slime to summon Ragnarok. Ragnarok's effect won't activate because it's not a DDD, but Genghis will. Summoning that. And then we'll summon a rank 8 like that. And then we have all this extra stuff in our hands, which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's any other thing. I mean, if we take it back here, we could just put this all back in our hands, put that back, fuse with these, go for this, do this, summon this, summon that, activate this, blow it up, summon, yeah, and that like doesn't get us anywhere new, so if a trade-in would have been cool there. So let's go ahead and shuffle it up and draw into another going second test hand. Alright, let's see what we can get. We'll do another one after this, because I know we're going to do 3 and 3, but some of them have been really short, so we'll do another one after this. There's 5. There's 6. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Contract with the Gate, and there's one thing that people don't get. There's still some people who have been really confused with like how the whole DD and DDD thing works. If it says you can search a DD, it means you can search a DD or a DDD, because a DDD has DD in its name. So just clarify that for everybody who doesn't understand that, which is fine. There's still some people that are probably new to the deck. Swirl Slime goes for that. We'll do the classic Beatrice play Nicola, and then this will summon that. We could actually like just set up a Beatrice Darklaw play, or we could go into the Vampiric Dragon and do that and be a little more defensive. I guess it would all depend on what we were playing against, what would be the better card to go into, because Vampiric Dragon has its advantages and so does Beatrice. But if we do have the Mass Change in our hand, we could send a Glow Up Bulb and then go into Formula, make Beatrice, summon. There's so many things we could do, but I think I'm going to do this. I kind of got to get over the fact that we might not get to use the Mass Change this turn, which is fine. We'll detach Nicola. We'll send a... Oh, I'm also playing this card too. I don't know if that was in the last deck file. I don't know if I need to update this profile again. I'm probably going to check after the video though and see if it needs to be updated, which it might be, because I think I'm playing Mass Change and I think that's a little different. I think I'm playing some different cards. So yeah. But that's beside the point. Let's summon our Glow Up Bulb by milling an Allure of Darkness. That sucks. Can't do anything about it though. Go into Formula. We have Soul Charge to work with too, so that's cool. Draw into that. Already got one of those. Gashed Nurbit. We could Soul Charge out these two. And that. And make a 7 Synchro. I kind of want to do that. Let's Soul Charge. Screw it. Fuck a battle phase. We'll summon that, and we'll summon that, and we'll summon that. Actually, Glow Bulb's not going to be useful right now because we don't have another formula. I only play one formula, and I think one formula is fine. So we'll summon just the 2, put that in defense. We'll put that up there in the extra deck pile. You can't see it, it's off camera, but that's fine. Go into that. Could have gone into Ignister, I think. But I don't think I play Ignister, so that's fine too. Set the Mass Change. We got plenty of stuff in hand to discard for it, so then we can do that. You know the drill. We can make a Darklaw pretty easily that way, thanks to Soul Charge. So that'll wrap up that hand. Pretty decent, pretty defensive board, even though we went second. That's fine. Shuffle it up, and we'll do another going second test hand, and I think we'll wrap the video up from there. Alright, last test hand. Let's hope we get something good. Allure, Jet Synchron, DDD, Rebellion, Ragnarok, not Rebellion, right? What am I don't even, this Ragnarok, Pot of Inquisitive, Swirl Slime, and Dark Contract with the Gate. I like it. Not bad at all. Let's search for a copy of your boy Necro Slime. Let's go ahead and search for the slime. The slimiest of slimes. We got Pot of Acquisitiveness, so we can make some pretty decent plays with it. So let's go ahead and burn the Allure. That's unfortunate. What do I want to banish? Like, we just drew into garbage off that, so that's cool. Like stuff we already have and don't really need. And that's the problem sometimes with Allures. You just draw into nothing good. Sometimes draw power is not what you want, I guess, as a way I could put it. We'll banish that. Yeah. And then we'll fusion into Genghis. I think. And then we'll banish these two using Necro. We'll go into a Dark. We didn't normal summon yet, so that's cool. Very cool. We'll Acquisitiveness, put back our 3 banished monsters. Hopefully we draw into something juicy. I like me some juicy draws. Cut the deck, draw into a Kepler. Could be a leaps and bounds better. I see a play we could do though, definitely. Normal summon this. Synchro for a 7. Go for Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. Place Kepler in the scale, summon it from the scale, use as effect. We'll search Contract with a Witch. Then we could use that. We could make a Big Eye, we could steal something. Well, this isn't our graveyard now, so we could do this. Use that, discard this, summon that. I almost didn't see that. That'll go up there in the Pendulum Scale. Or not Pendulum Scale, but extra deck. Go for Formula. Draw a card. Warning. Warning. Set those 2. Decent. I guess. Decent. Warning and a set Contract with the Witch with 1 card to discard in hand. The appropriate card. This would be banished, my bad. But yeah, pretty decent. And I think that's where we're going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down at the bottom of the video, whatever, thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it, so I know you guys are enjoying the content. I really hope you are, because I love making it for you guys, and I really do appreciate the support. We just passed 3,300 subs not too long ago, so I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever plugged my Twitter on the channel, other than at the end screen, but if you want, follow me on Twitter, @WinterKills, for frequent content posts and updates. And I've been posting about some new stuff going on there, so if you want to check that out, link will be in the description, @WinterKills, and you can also go to Facebook as well to check out my page there. I post there a little less often, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, please do, be appreciated. And yeah, WinterKills signing out. We'll see you in the next one.